So my name is Brittany Britton, and I am a queer Hoopa person. I grew up in Hoopa, on the reservation, on my family's land. I grew up in the world renewal ceremonies at Takamishting within a dance family. I was around a lot of elders as a child, and I think that kind of has created a part of my identity in a way. I went to Humboldt State University for my bachelor's, and I got to meet Cheryl Seidner. She's very kind. Like, that is the first thing that springs to mind with Cheryl. Thinking about her, she's almost this person whose outward temperament I want to embody. So I think about Cheryl a lot. And then within my own family, I definitely think about the elders that I grew up with, like my great-grandmother, my great aunt. I definitely grew up with a lot of strong-minded, strong women. Definitely my grandmother is one of those folks too. Having those other folks who have this like steel backbone and this like tenacity definitely is a good like honing influence for me, I think. There's always the difference between culture broadly within like tribal groups and then culture as taught at home. So like sometimes it varies family to family, but for what my mom was teaching me and my grandmother and my great-grandmother, when you're making regalia, you have to feel good, right? You can't be sick, you can't be having negative feelings. And I translated some of that into studio spaces of just like, if I'm feeling bad or just like sad or just not feeling it or angry, like I'm not going to put that energy into my work. So I made 2 pieces for these very Native American exhibitions that spoke specifically to my culture. So like the one for Fix the Earth Now was a memory kit. So it was this box that had images and material associated with my memories attached to the time that I danced as a part of the jump dance ceremony when I was like coming of age, right? And that felt freeing in a lot of ways. And then skip to like me going to graduate school to get my MFA in craft. I ended up going into this as an opportunity to explore queerness and indigeneity within each other. So I ended up making a series of accessories and objects that spoke to that intersection, specifically of Hoopa queerness, like whatever that looks like, right? Like there wasn't a visual material culture that spoke to the way I was seeing queer indigeneity.